Hello citizens and welcome back. These are the player ratings for City 4, Spurs 2 in the Premier League. So make sure to hit the like button, hit subscribe as well if you're new of course. And we're just going to jump straight into what was an absolute shit show turned into a gold show. So let's do it. First up is Ederson. And let's be honest, he's not a great goalkeeper. I trust every single shot on target to go in. I don't expect him to make a single save. And he's not in the team to make saves. Let's be real about it, you know. Not many teams create a lot of chances against us. But what chances they do create, they always take. And that's just the way it is with Ederson. He's in the game for his passing. But in the first half, that let him down is always there. The possibility for him to mess up a pass is always on. And in this one, he did. I mean, Rodri got the blame for it, I think, on Sky Sports. But for me, Ederson playing that pass into Rodri was dire. And in the second goal as well, he's just palmed it straight back out to, I think it was Royale, was it, who got the second goal. He's got to be doing better. I know it's hit at him from Kane, but he's got to be saving it. He's got to be collecting it in his arms. He's got to be doing something more than just palm the ball off into the 6-yard box. So for me, shocking performance from him. And in the second half, we didn't see much from him, thankfully. And I'm going to give him a 3. I really am. I thought he was poor. And I think the sooner we refresh things and we get him out of the team, and we're not relying on him as one of the main 11, I think for the best. I think he's had a great time here, but as a keeper, when we need him, he's not there. Going into defense, Ake on the left-hand side, I think he had a solid game for us again. I think he made some crucial interceptions, some massive tackles as well. And, you know, he does get up and down the pitch going forward. He's not that great. There was an opportunity in the second half to put the ball into, I think, Mahrez or Haaland at the back post. He found no one. But his work rate, his ethic, you know, he got back and won that ball as well. Yes, in the first half, things weren't going to plan, but you can hardly blame him for them. And I think a solid 6 from him today. Akanji as well. Akanji's responsibility today was clearly to look after Kane. Yes, Kane got the better of him a couple of times where he held him off and got the ball out wide to Kulusevski or Son. But you didn't see it often. And I think Akanji did his job. You know, he did it well today. That's my word I'm trying to get out. He did well today, Akanji. And it's going to be a 7 for him. Stones, solid performer. I love Stones. I think he's one of our best players. When he's in the team and he plays every game, I think City are a better team. And I'm going to give him a 7 as well. I thought him and Akanji at the back, in the middle, they looked after Kane nicely. They blocked what came their way. And the way Stones gets up the pitch as well, even when he's in the middle, he's a fantastic player, Stones. And, you know, he was a big reason why Tottenham couldn't get out of their their third of the pitch at the end of the game, because he was up there, he was blocking, he was running with the ball as well. He was progressing into the final third for us. Wonderful player. And even in the first half when we were bad, again, you can't really fault him. Most of the mistakes were down to Ederson, really. So I can't give him any less than a 7. And next to him, Lewis, what a breath of fresh air he's been. I think City look a much improved team when he's in it. I know Pep's going to probably try and get Walker and Rico Lewis to play together because you can use both their pace. But on the ball, Lewis, fantastic. When he steps into midfield, he looks so accomplished as well. And there was a couple occasions in the first half where Tottenham brought him down. They couldn't handle him. His feet are so quick, and he can always find that pass as well. He's always scanning with his head. Wonderful player. Great out of the academy. And I'm going to give him a 7 as well. And I think he was pushing for an 8 today as well, because in the second half as well, all them passages of play where we were quick on the ball and we were quick transitioning from defense to attack, it was going through him. Wonderful player, and I'm looking forward to seeing more of him in the future. Rodri, yes, he gave the ball away for Tottenham's first goal. Yes, he should have done better for Kane getting his shot across or getting past him anyway for the second goal. So in the first half, I'd have to give Rodri probably a 4 because, yes, it wasn't his fault that Ederson played the ball to him. But I think Rodri of old would have probably put his foot through it or something. And the second one, it was really poor. He should have challenged Kane better. But in the second half, he did come good. You know, he's winning his headers. He was more aggressive in the challenges as well. And again, he was getting the ball forward much quicker. No messing about with side to side. Backwards, he was just going forward with it. And yeah, he even had a shot out the side of the box in the first half on this game as well. I'm going to give him I'll give him a 5, Rodri. It's probably a little bit harsh. Probably should be a 6, but it's going to be a 5. Ahead of him, Gundogan, I think he had a solid game. Again, in the first half, probably all the best passages of play came through Gundogan. He's turning on the ball. He's finding pockets of space. He's going forward with it. He's not messing about with it. One touch, lays it off. One touch, lays it off. Sometimes just lays it off first time. Wonderful player. He looked much more, he looked more confident in midfield today than De Bruyne's looked the last couple of games, so that changed for me. Don't really mind from Pep. And I think he was one of the better performers throughout the match. And in the second half when he went off, I think he was pushing for probably man of the match alongside Mahrez. So for me, I'm gonna give Gundogan an 8 today. I know that's pretty high. Just one that's not scored or got an assist, but I think he was incredible in that midfield. Another player next to him, Alvarez, on the pitch, looked sharp, going the whole 90 minutes as well. Great on the ball, great off the ball, work rate incredible, wonderful finish as well to get the first in the second half. Everything again, he was him and Rico Lewis and Gundogan with the heart of everything we did good today in midfield. And going forward as well, they were absolutely superb, the three of them. And I'm gonna give Alvarez an 8, and I want to see more of him. Ahead of them, Grealish, left-hand side. I think Grealish did good. I do. I think he was much improved in the second half, just like everyone else. First half, dire, but second half, Pep clearly got at him, told him to run at the defender, take on his man, get into the box. He did that, yes. His passes weren't great. Some of his crosses were overhit, but he was driving at that fullback. He was getting beyond him, and I think if he takes, a touch less or 2 touches less and gets the ball in the box sooner, I think he's going to be a phenomenal player for us. And I don't want Pep to keep telling him to keep hold of the ball. I think he has to tell him, get past your man, play the ball. Don't just keep running with it. 7 today for Grealish. Mahrez on the other side. Now, Mahrez got 2 goals today. Took his second one wonderfully as well. Could Lloris have done better with the first? Yes. But without him in that second half, I don't think we make that comeback. I really don't. First half, we weren't getting him on the ball much, just like we weren't getting Grealish on the ball. But he did get man of the match from Sky Sports, and probably rightly so for the 2 goals as well. Like I said, the second one was taken wonderfully. Poor Tottenham defending. But the way he chipped it over Lloris, absolutely beautiful as well. And we needed him in that second half. He put in a big, big performance, and he's going from strength to strength, Mahrez, I've got to say. A few weeks ago, I was saying he couldn't get in the team, but now, can't leave him out of the team. So an 8 for Mahrez, going on to a 9. No, I'm going to give him a 9. I'm giving Mahrez a 9 in this one. Haaland up front. First half, again, not getting the ball to him, passing too slow. He's making all them runs. We're not giving it him. Yes, we gave him to him once, I think, over the top in that first half, which I think he probably should have done better with, but he was heading away from goal. Second half, you saw his work rate. He was closing down constantly. He was chasing after the ball, even with 3-2 up. He was going for it as well. And yeah, he took his goal nicely. He's always in that position in the 6-yard box of waiting for the ball. We just got to get it to him. And City have to find a way to get the ball to him. And again, I don't think that comeback happens without him. I know you might not think he did much, but I think his presence in the midfield, it gives a lot of space to Mahrez and Grealish, and particularly Alvarez as well, who's finding a lot of space because Haaland was taken up by 2 or 3 players at a time. So a 7 for Haaland. Now, they're the player ratings for the match, and it could have been so different. Let's be honest, it could have been very, very different, this game. The first half, City in the last few weeks, we've been poor. We have been really, really poor. It's not been good enough. And in this game as well, it wasn't good in the first half. And we've got to improve going forward. And I'm hoping this result, yes, it was a fantastic second half performance, but this result has to spur them on a little bit. It has to drive them on. It has to kick them, give them a little bit more confidence, and get us back to basics, get us back to attacking instead of just playing the ball on the halfway line and going backwards all the time. I like the heart City shown in the second half. And one of the things I've not heard for 20, 30 years is City fans booing at halftime. So, I'm pretty sure Pep would have fired them up at halftime for that and said to them, look, let's do it. Let's get onto it. This Tottenham team are for the taking. And we did it. So going forward, let's see more of that. Now, thanks for watching. Make sure to hit the subscribe button as well. And put your ratings in the comments. I want to see them. Let me know who I was harsh on and who I should have been more generous to. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.